Hello, and welcome to another finals week match of the Taiko World Cup 2020. I'm Bubbleman, and I'm joined by the one and only Mango Miser.
Hello.
How are you, my guy?
I'm good. It's been a fairly relaxing week, actually.
Relaxing week? You're playing Japan.
Yeah, I know. So we're very confident in the outcome of that match.
Hey,
we're extremely confident.
7-0 then?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Can't wait to see you 7-0 Japan. That's going to be great if you're that confident. Either way, jokes aside, we've got Taiwan versus Italy now. The Japan-UK match is going to be happening tomorrow, along with the victor of this match versus the winner of the last match, South Korea.
Oh my god, this song! I actually know this song because, well, I grew up in Hong Kong, and this is TVB. It's the freaking theme song for the news station. It's like BBC.
Yeah.
It's like sort of like the theme song of BBC, but except for
that's very good. Should we just let this happen?
Why is this a thing? I love how they're mapped. I love how they're mapped as well. But,
that's brilliant. The monoburst as well.
This brings back
horrible.
A lot of memories. I have not heard this song in almost a decade, I think. That brings back a lot of memories. I assume that was Taiwan's warm-up, so
I'm sure it was. That's a very good warm-up. Either way, of course, it's finals week. Finals weekend. This is the top 6 now. These teams that you're seeing playing for a place in the top 3, in fact. Teams that go out here are going to be out in 5th, 6th place respectively, and then the winner of this, who goes on to face South Korea, and the loser of that match will end up in 4th place. The winner moves on to the grand finals week to play against the loser of Japan, UK. But you know how brackets work, I'm sure. And of course, I'm sure you know these teams by now. Taiwan and Italy.
Not mistaken, this is Italy's first time in the finals stage, I believe.
Congratulations to them.
Every year prior to that, they've dropped out either in semis or quarters. So they've really stepped up over the course of the past few years. But they're up against Taiwan, which is the defending second place TWC podium spot winner, whatever.
Indeed, in fact, the furthest Italy have gotten was the first Taiko World Cup, and they've placed 5th to 8th. They've either been group stage team or 13th to 16th out in the first round. So this is, compared to past results, this is an incredible performance by them.
Wait, but wasn't that year of TWC like when they had the Italy-Netherlands alliance?
Maybe,
I'm pretty sure that was the year. That was the year when they had fusion teams.
Hey, seemingly, because there are 5 5th to 8th place teams listed. But hey, that's still a placement for them. That's still on their record. Maybe as a solo team, 9th to 16th, their furthest placement, 13th to 16th last year. So to get 5th, 6th this year, or to even go one step further and get 4th place if they beat Taiwan, or 3rd place if they beat South Korea. It could happen. We've seen the UK step up and beat Taiwan, so they're not...
Rise up European gamers. Rise up Euro gamers.
It's the year of the EU. But yeah, you know these teams by now, and you know the players on them. On the Taiwan side, Ishida, Stu, Kyoreki, Monkey D. Luffy, and 0%. On the Italy side, Ikun, Deku, Koed, A40, and Lord Ender. We've seen all of these players play. We know how good they are.
Yeah, I have to say, every player on each team has a role on the team. Basically, everyone has a place on the team. Is what I want to say. Everyone's played. They have their own strengths and specialities. So it's really going to be a stacked match here.
It's really, really nice to see. Probably see every player in the lobby for both of these teams. This is Italy's warm-up, I'm sure. Diff name Pasta La Vista. Dear me. Dear, dear me.
It's a short warm-up. It's only 75 seconds long.
Allegedly, one of the Italian players don't have their warm-up.
So who is Marco? Oh, is it Marco or is it Mario?
No, I think that's Marco. Marco the pasta man. Unfortunately, I am not creative enough to come up with a good substitution to put pasta in the Mario story, but just assume that I am something like what Princess Pasta instead of Princess Peach. No, I'll stop.
Mario and his brother Linguini. I don't know.
That's better.
There are so many types of pasta out there. I'm sure there is a pasta for every letter of the alphabet. Seems like Italy's being destroyed on their own pasta warm-up.
Well, Lord Ender didn't practice it. Deku's going strong. It's his own map. Maybe this was a surprise for his own team as well as a surprise for the others. Oh, they do take it though. I think that was entirely off the back of Deku.
It's like 3,000 points or something.
Hey, if that's how close the warm-ups are, I'm interested in seeing how close the rest of the match comes.
Right, Ishida rolling a very strong 94 points, which gives them the win here. I expect nothing less from a player who's played in pretty much every iteration.
Yeah, not going to be
Taiko
nervous
World
when typing the roll command. Not going to stutter, not going to second guess, just going to go in with confidence. Gonna get that result, fully practiced, incredibly experienced in that role.
Interesting ban from Italy, going for Lawn Wake 2, which is the high OD,
I love that
moderately high SV.
Did you have to ban it?
Map.
That's not fair.
Yeah, we have to represent our featured artists. Yeah, you can't do this. This is illegal. You can't do that. But yeah, they're gonna ban Lawn Wake 2, which makes sense. Taiwan does have a very capable hard rock roster, and while Italy does as well, I think they're not feeling too confident on their ability to get good accuracy on the map.
Seemed like Bang Go appeared in the room. We got free mod 2 ban from Taiwan. Gate of Doom. And they pick Daydream. Goes to 3-1-3.
Gate of Doom ban makes sense. Italy's shown in particular, Ikun has shown himself to be an amazing hidden hard rock player. So it's good to sort of target that sort of strength, considering Gate of Doom is probably the easiest of the free mods in the pool. I'm gonna go right for no mod 5, sending in Kyoreki and I assume Stu. This is, according to the map pool selectors,
we'll see.
According to the map pool selectors, this is apparently the hardest map in the pool. Very evil 235 BPM with 1/8 burst, so equivalent of 470 BPM patterns.
Oh man.
Very evil. Incredibly difficult. Looks like we have an Italian playing for Taiwan.
Yeah, mixing and matching. I suppose if you pick this map first, it can't really get any harder, can it?
No, but this is a very solid pick from Taiwan. Objectively, Taiwan has the chops to take maps like these a lot better compared to Italy. They have the manpower. They have Kyoreki, one of the highest skill players in the game, and Stu. Well, we know Stu.
We've seen Stu. Do you reckon he's going to SS it?
No, that's the point. No one is SSing this map. No one can physically SS this map.
Don't say that. Someone might surprise us. In fact, do say that so someone will surprise us, I'm sure. That's the way it happens. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm expecting a completely one-sided victory on this map from Taiwan here. I don't think Italy has... I mean, each team has their own strengths, right? But this is certainly not something Italy will be comfortable on.
We'll see. We'll see. Practice pays off.
There's very fun theory that having numbers in your name make your taiko ability better. So I'm gonna be looking at co-ed here.
Yeah, that O should be a 0, shouldn't it? Already we can see the sheer difficulty of this map. Deku drops down below 90%, Kyoreki finds a miss as well.
Yeah, the Taiwan's holding fairly strong accuracy. Stu with the crazy 99% accuracy. What is that man doing? Let's see Italy struggling in the lower 90% range. And already Taiwan's secured themselves a growing lead of 140,000 points and continuing on the rise.
Yeah, well, you predicted this wasn't going to be a Taiwan map, and this wasn't going to be an Italy map, and it does seem that way. Italy struggling for accuracy, and Taiwan just both above 98, Stu above 99. Half of the map left to go. There can be big drops. There's still time. But it does look like Taiwan have it on lock. Coming herring out of the gate with possibly one of their best picks in the pool. Can you blame them? Get the momentum rolling?
Gotta establish your dominance. That being said, Italy's holding actually pretty well. They're holding combo co-ed with the 700 combo. Deku earlier was holding on to roughly 400 combo, I believe. So they're holding pretty good.
It was about 600 when he broke, and 800 for co-ed. Drops that.
It's just not enough in the face against Taiwan.
Well, and you're faced with that performance. Kureki, really early drop. He hits 1200 combo. Stu locks an FC. 99%, 27 100s, and Kureki really not far behind. 6 extra 100s. But the 4 misses really early on. Only 200 combo in. You could even call that a reverse choke. And that's a performance from Taiwan to match. They take their first point. Spectacular style. This is just what we do, they say. This is our stomping ground.
Right, considering Taiwan banned free mod earlier, I can see Italy going for one of the other free mods potentially. Maybe free mod 1, Fracture Ring? With the increase in difficulty of the pool, a lot of the no-mod maps are becoming very challenging and dangerous for a team like Italy, especially against a team like Taiwan, who undoubtedly would have practiced very hard. So I feel like free mod is the way to go here.
They're rolling for picks and saying, no, we're not going to pick that. I mean,
that sort of defeats the whole point of rolling for picks.
Come on, man, you got to commit. You can't just roll and then say, well, no, I don't like that. I don't like that outcome. They will actually just go with it.
Italy's showing not a lot of confidence. This is the first time we'll be seeing this map. Alethea OD.
I mean, to go for one hidden to the other hidden, was it better to take their own role?
Both hiddens are incredibly tricky this round.
So what can you tell me about this one? Is this the low SV slot still?
Well, it's got low SV and it's got a bit of higher SV. I would say it's more like SV tech hidden. It's definitely technical, very yeah. But there are low SV sections. It's on the lower side, as opposed to the hidden one, which is on the faster.
For a very technical one. Watch out for the patterns. We have to discuss. Well, let's see.
Yeah, I think Italy going for the random dice roll really threw Taiwan off their feet here.
Could this have been the best pick that they could have made?
Oh, it's like rolling
well,
universal dice, right? Opuston stepping in for hidden. I have a feeling that possibly some people might not have practiced this map as much as they could have. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting here.
Yeah, well,
who knows, right? We can only see.
Might be a sight read for all four. Okay, now we decide to roll, says Ishida. I think rolling to decide who plays the map. I think it will be Opposite. No, it'll be Stu. So they went for short straw instead of the long straw. Or maybe Stu just say, nah, I'll play it. I'll play it, let's give it a go. This just completely off the wall. Throwing the match into absolute chaos.
The only unfortunate thing about this map is that the star rating isn't 6.4 as well. But
I'm sure you could rebalance it somehow.
Just throw a few doublets in there, but it might be a bit too hard otherwise. Let's have a look. Very slow SV intro. I'm sure we'll see a couple 100s here.
Getting into the map after all that chaos. You see the changes in rhythm already.
You see your first
Some
drop of
thirds
Deku.
One over 3 snap, 1 over 4 snap, 1 over 6 snap. All jumbled together in a big, cohesive mess. Tough on the reading difficulty. Ishida finds a miss. It's going to equal Deku's, who does actually find a second. Drops again, and Stu. But mirrored by Coed.
Yeah,
both teams relatively equal, apart from the lacking in accuracy on Deku's side.
You got Coed matching Stu here, but Ishida's got the edge over Deku for now.
Indeed, for now. That could change. Ishida could find big string of misses. But if it stays as it is, there's a 120,000 point lead. More now, Deku misses, but Stu drops as well. Still with 97% accuracy, the highest score in the lobby, I think, at the moment. Hard to tell sometimes. But with scores so close. Finds another miss. Now relatively equal with Ishida. He's built up a combo. Stu again, finding some trouble with this.
No, actually Ishida with the highest score in the room now.
But still outperforming Deku.
Deku's the only one in danger of not passing here. He's still under the 50% mark, and there's only a quarter of the map left to go.
And the lead's been built up to about 200,000 points. Coed drops the combo he'd been building. Finds a big string of misses, but it's just too wide. The lead's too much. Deku, you've got to start watching his HP now. He loses a lot of it. He's still only about halfway up the bar. Definitely in danger of not passing, but he barely makes it. Banks his score.
Close call.
You can see it drop down into red again.
Ishida and Stu having the exact same accuracy, despite getting wildly different scores.
You can see how much combo does matter.
Right, not even missing a beat. Taiwan going for the swing DT, Lone Digger.
Okay, so taking a leaf out of your book from last week.
I think Taiwan were always very prepared.
How were you doing that last week? Did you have just a...
What do you mean?
Just a list of picks that you were going to go through in order?
We had a pick order in mind, and then if they banned something, we would just pick the next map in the order. Like, we just stick to the plan. Like, even if regardless whether you lose or win at map, you just stick with a plan.
Hey, yeah.
And
it worked, I guess.
Designed to be the optimal strategy. So just stick with it.
You can feel sick. Beacon's ill.
Oh,
We're not going to see him in the match. So that's a big loss for Italy's roster, I think.
Oh, definitely. Iken's been I would say, the longest, the most veteran of all the Italian players. He's been here since the beginning, I think. He's the oldest member on the roster, is what I want to say. But, I mean, I could be wrong, actually.
Do you think he could have changed the flow of either of the two maps that have been played so far?
Given the massive score differences we've seen, I don't think so. Hidden 2 might have been slightly closer, but I think Taiwan's scorers were very strong.
It's still unfortunate to lose a member like Ikun. I'll be seeing them getting to Lone Digger. Grimbo map. Someone unplug the audio cable again. Okay, there we go. So the swing DT offering for this round, seeing lots of doublets, some swing timing, lots of timing changes. Gonna be tough on accuracy. We see Deku and he should have missed.
It looks like all 3 of the 4 players are holding fairly similar accuracies. On the top left corner, I'm just not going to draw too much attention to there, because we're witnessing something quite spectacular here. Oh, there we go.
There he goes. Big accuracy from Stu. Of course, almost come to expect it at this point. We have seen a miss from Coed in that chorus, so the advantage is on the Taiwanese side, including with the accuracy anyway. Deku is a match for Ishida, but fortunately Ishida's not the one with the highest AC on Taiwan's side. Here comes some of the faster bursts.
Ishida finding a couple 100s, but Coed picking up a chain of misses there. Coed's just not finding getting
big
into the
chain.
swing of things.
Hey, very good. Saw what you did there. Ishida picks up a miss, finds another, but again, such a large score gap. 250,000 points that's going to end up as. And they lock out over 2 million points.
Right.
Another FC from Stu, 99%.
This is ridiculous. Okay, right. Depending on how Italy picks this next map, okay, will really, I think, seal the fate of how this match will turn out. If Italy once again goes for the roll pick, I think it's pretty clear that Italy. How many maps left? Yeah, I think he's going for the roll strategy here.
Well, we'll see what they get. No mod 3. Counterclockwise chant pattern.
I love how I feel like Coed's already resigned himself to... If you look at what Coed said in the chat. He's already preparing his exit. I don't know, facing Taiwan is a daunting task.
Indeed.
There aren't many countries who want to face head-to-head with Taiwan. Italy's really feeling the heat here. Anyway, to talk about this map, Terminal 11 counterclockwise chant pattern. This is the artist is apparently quite famous in Ostmania, quite popular in Ostmania circles. It's a weird thing to say, but so map by Zay, very bizarre patterns, very difficult to get good accuracy. Lots of mixed snaps, very highly technical map. And I'm expecting to see misses from both sides actually.
Deku wanted lucky RNG. Well, come on. You've seen the way it's going right now. You rolled hidden 1, you said no. Then you rolled hidden 2.
You need more than RNG to defeat a team like Taiwan.
I mean, you need more than RNG to pick the maps you want to play. I would rather they picked maps.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's not
Not cool.
not the coolest thing to be doing.
You're in top 6. Come on, man.
I feel like maybe they're lacking leadership in the form of Iku, and he is the team captain after all. I think a team captain's role is very important in tournaments.
It's really understated how important it is. I mean,
it's not just about playing, is it? It's I mean, you can say OS or any rhythm game is sort of basically a single player game, but I think when it comes to multiple, like, bigger tournaments, I think it goes beyond that. I think
it's about someone who has the confidence to give you confidence. As a team, I mean,
how long have you been the captain?
You're still a group of, I think that was my 4th, no, it was my 5th tournament. 16, 17, 18, no, 4th tournament. 5th tournament, 4th captainship. But having the leader, having the spearhead, I suppose, the front line, the general even, giving out the orders with confidence, saying, we're going to pick this map, we're going to win it. They picked that map, okay, that's fine, we can win that too. It's the voice in the back of your head, the presence of pure confidence, trust even.
Can I just say Kyoraki's only got 100, which is ridiculous,
I didn't want to mention it. Come on, man.
He got 2 100s now, but, like, what on earth? Both Taiwanese players holding on to that solid FC. Italy, not doing so well. Shida will finally drop her FC. But they've already built themselves a very comfortable lead here.
It's 200, almost 200,000 points, 150, but it will widen in that direction. Kyoreki holds this. You said before, one of the most high-skilled players in the game, and he's showing that right now. Taiwan showing why they have that pedigree. And he's still going.
What Taiwan is concerned about at the moment. I mean, it's clear that they're really dominating basically on a variety of maps at this point. One, I'm thinking, like, if I were Taiwan, I would be thinking in terms of the future match, what's ahead, and what sort of impression we're going to give to their next opponent, which is South Korea.
Very good.
So even though Taiwan is very comfortably winning on these maps, I have to say the way they pick these maps has to be they have to be quite careful which cards they show on the table.
Hey, or maybe they just want to show this sort of card and say, "We're coming for you, South Korea."
Yeah, I mean, there are different ways you can play it. But, tournaments, I love tournaments, not because it goes so much more than just the individual matches. There's also the wider macro scale that I feel like a lot of people don't really appreciate.
I'd agree with that. There's a lot more to them than just playing really well in one match. No items at endpoint. No mod 1. It's only an Oni. Not even in a Oni.
Only Oni 8.
Yes.
You know Galaxy Collapse, the ranked map, the ranked taiko map. It's also only Oni. It's 8.8 stars.
Not even in a Oni. God, this must be boring. Well, we're just gonna fall asleep watching this. Such an easy map. Easy difficulty. Not even the highest difficulty. So 8.6 stars, what can you tell me about this? 3 minutes 30, 175 BPM. So to get that 8.6 stars.
Well, firstly, the 175 BPM is a lie. The first half is 175.
Okay.
The later half, it speeds up quite a lot. So, the map is tech-oriented. It's got doublets, it's got 1/6, it's got 1/4, it's all mishmashed together. It's a show me your moves kind of map. And there's a pun at the end.
Falcon's my favorite character.
There's a pun at the end I want to make, but I can't say it until the very end. There's a thing that at the end of the map that someone says.
There's the speed up. Looking forward to seeing this. You'd never see an 8.6 star in standard.
See, unlike standard, the Taiko SR system has not gone through considerable refinement in recent years.
Nah, I understand that. I know. I've seen all the memes. Fixed Taiko star rating.
No, this is actually genuinely hard. It's a genuinely hard map. But it's probably not the hardest map in the pool, as the star rating would suggest.
It's indeed not the hardest map we'll see either. We got a Grand Finals pool coming up. So if this is 8.6 stars, what are we going to see in that? I'm terrified.
last year we had a 9-star map in finals pool, but obviously it was inflated. Well, all players holding on to SS. It's just the comfortable intro. Actually, I believe Italy picked this map as their warm-up last week. But they had Ikun at the highest score in the room with only like 1 or 3 misses. So I feel like Ikun would have played this. So yeah, Italy really missing out.
I find it really interesting when teams almost accidentally pick a warm-up map that's going to be used in the next pool.
It's happened so many times.
Hey, at least you know they like the map.
We've got a first miss from Deku there.
This is again. Here comes the speed up. Catches Deku and Monkey D. Luffy. Oh wait, they should have both comboed through it.
And I think the speedier section, expecting to see a few more drops and definitely some accuracy. Coed with an insane, the highest score in the room actually, 99.6% accuracy.
It's keeping Italy in it at the moment. The score lead is nowhere near as large as it's been on the other few maps. This is the closest we've seen it so far, and Italy really looked like they has a standard chance of winning a point on this. It might not be a sweep, and they should have misses. Lee's gonna close up.
Lee?
Still a quarter of the map left to go. In fact, less than a quarter of the map left to go. Coed still with the FC is going to be taking it for Italy. The lead, you see it shrink ever so slowly, but it's shrinking. As long as Italy hold on to their accuracies, that's going to slowly shrink, but Deku finds a miss and gives it back over to the Taiwan side. Monkey finds one as well, and Deku and Monkey both trade. The lead relatively stable now. It's not going to be moving very much further. We're going to need another mistake from Taiwan.
There's not
And it
enough.
doesn't look like it's coming.
It's easy.
This is
from
the
this point
ending
onward.
flourish.
Yeah, there's no more hard sections left.
Hey, there could still be a mistake. You could lose focus on the easier stuff after comboing the hard stuff. I know it's happened to me a few times. But
That
time
was
up.
surprisingly close. That was very close. Coed with the only FC in the room with the best accuracy in the room.
Good score from Coed, and, well, maybe if Ikun was here, this could have gone another way, but
I think Ikun got
unfortunately,
like
he just isn't.
950k last week on a warm up. So, you know, it could have gone differently, but we'll never
They
know.
have the power, though. They have the ability. It's 8.6 star FC on command from Coed. Just throwing that out there.
He's showing that they can actually keep up.
Yeah, if you're interested in star rating and stuff, that's you know, quite impressive. Ever so close, and well, again they've shown their ability. They pick Clockwork Spooks. This actually a pick, I think. I didn't see them roll, at least. This is Coed's map.
This is not a. This is, of all the maps in the pool that Italy could take a point on, Nomad 1 and 2 definitely, I feel, are up there. Not least because this is Coed's own map, having the mapper advantage, but Lord Ender, I think surprising everyone this World Cup, has shown that he's very capable on speed maps, having excellent accuracy and consistency. And earlier we just saw Coed with the FC on the 8.6 star map. So if this map is only 7 stars, then it's obviously just
Oh, it's so much easier.
Yeah, but
That's almost an entire 2 stars easier. Oh, everyone's going to FC this. 2 minutes 56, 260 BPM. And the difficulty says stamina only.
but I disagree. I don't think it's actually that stamina intensive, except for maybe at the end. I disagree. I think
I'm sure a lot of others wouldn't. I'm sure a lot of others would argue against that. But hey, we'll see. We'll see if they get caught out. We'll see if the stamina is indeed challenged. And of course, stamina, maybe not just referring to hitting the notes, but also reading them. Their mental stamina is going to be a little bit drained. They've played 5 maps already in this tournament, or in this match.
a couple early 100s from both teams. Lord Ender and Monkey Luffy still holding on to SS, Kyoreki with 100 and Coed with 2. So leads in favor of Taiwan, but it's still very early days, only a quarter of the way through.
Have mapper advantage, but also look at Lord Ender. He's matching Monkey D. Luffy at the moment with an SS. About a third of the way through. This could change. The map's not quite over, is it? It's only just getting started.
Once we hit the 75% mark, we're gonna see a speed up, and that's gonna raise the stakes a little, and we might see some act drops, or potentially even a few misses.
Well,
right now,
100.
Right now, all the players' focus should be on getting the best accuracy they can in preparation for that section.
It is only OD6. So accuracy not going to be too much for challenge. But Monkey D. Luffy finds a miss, gives the lead to Italy, drops a load of accuracy. No SS's on the board. Lord Ender's found his 100. Matches Kyoreki, who does pick up another 100 though. The lead is with Italy.
All they have to do is just not miss. They just have to not miss. Oh, Coed going dangerous, but Lord Ender!
Mirrored by Monkey D. Luffy, but Lord Ender finds another miss. They trade. The accuracy is still in favor of Italy. The speed ups come. The map's fast. The bursts are fast. The lead's actually stable.
I think Taiwan's very slowly pulling it back.
Oh, with a load of misses from Lord Ender, that is going to give it to Taiwan.
Tripping up right at the very end.
That's the stamina we were talking about. They were holding on as long as possible, but they just could not hold on for the full length. Kyoreki 2 100s, 6 100s for Monkey D. Luffy, and a big collapse from Lord Ender at the end, I think, is what gave it in the end. Just unfortunate. Coed 99.66% FC. Lord Ender was going really strong. 100, but oh well. Falls apart. And that's the stamina.
Right, it's match point for Taiwan. Things aren't looking great for Italy. And it's Taiwan's pick right now, so Coed begging the Taiwan team to pick Sayonara.
They say no.
It looks like they'll be denying them.
They want their
that
own pick.
request.
Say so backwards, boy. Mapped by our very own drum decimator.
Oh, looks like we might.
They might repick. They might change their pick.
It's sort of like a last meal request from Italy. Actually, that's
The
kind
last
of morbid.
meal.
Now that I think, I think that's kind of morbid when I think about it.
Oh, come on, Mango. Well,
It's up to the
you know,
referee.
if they want to be merciful, if Taiwan want to be gracious, they have all the power in this match at the moment. They're on match point. They have 6 match points to go. They are so comfortable in their lead. Seems like they're not going to change. Going to stick with the pick.
If both teams agree, I think we could see. Oh no, I think that's in reference to the tiebreaker. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice, but unfortunately, if Taiwan win this, they do have
still
another
have a
match to play.
They do have another match to play. So it
Italy, I
wouldn't
think,
really
have
be fair
mostly
on
given up.
each other.
We could always showcase all of the Italy players if they have them around. Nah, I'm kidding. We'll let Taiwan rest. Ready up for this match. We'll see if Italy can take a point.
We're going with the same roster with Hawkworks boots, and I mean this map is quite similar to. I say similar, but it really isn't. But it's high BPM. It's 310 BPM and
310.
Yeah, the other one was 260 for the most part, but this one's 310. Makes sense to stick with the current roster.
Let's see. Let's get into it. Shido and Stu, Lord Ender and Coed.
All players holding on to the FC, but we're seeing a double SS from Taiwan. Whereas Italy's holding into the sort of the mid 99 region in terms of accuracy.
Just want to call Lord Ender out for single tapping this. Italy's still holding their combos. have 100 from Ishida on the Taiwan side. Still an SS from Stu. 99% for Italy across both of their players. They're still there. We're halfway through the map. The lead is not widening.
Right. Immediately after this section, because of the calm, we're going to get significantly trickier sections where we'll definitely see some act drops, but potentially a few misses. All right, here we go.
Now there we go. Lord Ender finds a miss really quickly. Boed drops a little bit of accuracy, and Lord Ender falls off that completely down to 97%. Ishida picks up a few 100s, but holds a combo. Lord Ender drops again, and Coed finds a few hundreds of his own, and Lord Ender now really struggling. Stu's SS is gone. Back into the main chorus. Ishida finds a miss, but Lord Ender.
It's a little too late.
Lord Ender is so far behind. It's not gonna matter too much. Taiwan, it'd be a really big drop to keep Italy in it, but it doesn't look like it's coming. So we get into the outro. The finishers mark the end of Italy's time in the Taiko World Cup. Swept by Taiwan, 4 100s from Stu, 27 from Coed, but an FC gonna give him about 1,000 more points than Ishida, who has 15 100s, but 1 miss. Commiserations to Italy. They came as far as they could. A very impressive run from them. The best they've ever gotten.
It looks like the run will come to an end here. Yeah, the journey's come to an end. It's definitely a very good run, though. Meanwhile, Taiwan will ascend. They'll be moving forward to face against South Korea later. I believe the match is tomorrow, actually, at immediately after the Japan-UK match. Both teams, South Korea and Taiwan.
No, immediately before.
Oh, it's before. Okay.
11 UTC tomorrow is going to be that match. Korea, Taiwan, that's going to be a battle of giants, and it's going to be the first time, I think, that one of these teams... Well, actually, yeah, it's the second and third place from last year.
Yeah, a new challenger has arrived.
I'm just looking for third place. Oh, it was Canada in 2018.
Canada was 2018. Every other year, it's been Canada. So it was Canada in 16 and 18, and Korea in 19, Hong Kong in 17, and then France in 14 and 15. But it's kept changing. But
well, there's definitely going to be a change. Taiwan, do they have the chance to keep their second place finishes intact?
You know, it's exciting. I mean, we're nearing the end of this tournament, and there are potentially, there are only 4 matches left in this entire tournament, potentially 5, if we do see a winner's bracket reset. But we're nearing the end of the journey, and the matches, they're just so stacked. It's really exciting. We're coming
especially
to the
now this is the
here.
top 4. It's the top 4 teams. Of course it's going to be stacked.
Yeah, we're nearing the grand conclusion here. I believe we are done for today. I believe the remaining 2 matches are on Sunday.
Indeed, that's it. No more for today. but we will be back tomorrow. The final two for this weekend. South Korea, Taiwan, and the winner's bracket match, Japan, UK. Going to be tomorrow from 11 UTC. So I hope to see you back here. Thank you very much for casting with me, Mango.
All right, pleasure as always. Thanks, and remember, rhythm is only a click away.